How to avoid tourist traps in Amsterdam.
We're here in Amsterdam Central Station, so I need a taxi. Taxi?
Yeah, don't do that. The taxis in Amsterdam are quite expensive, and really it's so much cheaper to just get around the city by bike. You can also use public transport. Public transport here is quite good, but again, it's a little more expensive. If you rent a bike for the whole day, you'll have transport the whole day, and it's the cheapest version.
And get this here, OV chip card. It's so much easier and cheaper to go in with public transport, and you can get that. I think we got ours at the Albert Heijn supermarket. It's really worth getting it.
So in general, there's about 2.5 bicycles per person in Amsterdam. It is a total bike city. Definitely take part of it.
And if you're around Central Station and you see all these fantastic restaurants, probably quite good. They're super expensive. They're waiting for you as a tourist. Get out of the city center and look for more local restaurants and pubs. And I'm really not saying this is not a great restaurant. Probably it is quite good. I'm hungry.
Instead, go to places like Jordan or like here in the Pipe. There's much better Amsterdam experience all round. And it's cheaper, of course. If you're coming for a longer stay and the hotels are super expensive in Amsterdam, we would recommend to go to one of the outside cities like Almere or something like that, because you get relatively cheap hotels there and it's just a short train ride from Amsterdam, much cooler. So if you're in town and you're planning to try edibles, then be sure to get them from an actual coffee shop and not one of these touristy shops, because they all sell these cookies and they say they've got real cannabis in them, but these will not do anything for you. They do put real cannabis in them, but no active ingredients, no THC. It will not have the effect that you're hoping for. So be very sure, only buy edibles at actual coffee shops. This is the kind of coffee shop I was talking about. Go to one of these if you want to get edibles.
And if you see the tourist shops everywhere, they're mainly made for tourists and they're also quite expensive. They target THC-friendly audience, I would say. So if you want to have really good pancakes, go into a traditional Dutch restaurant and it will be such a nice experience. Much better than these things here.
Parking your car in Amsterdam is incredibly expensive. Try not to drive into the city. Again, get a bike, that's the best thing. Use a train in, get a bike while you're inside. If you have a car, park somewhere more outside like Sloterdijk Station or something like that and take a train in. It's definitely worth it.
I used to work as a tour guide here in Amsterdam. We would meet up here at Dam Square. My tours, they were quite expensive for the people who wanted to come, but there are also free tours. To be honest, I didn't see a huge difference. So if you want to have a tour, go for the free tours. It's really nice just to walk around the city, go to the Negenstraat, just Google a little bit what you want to do, and you can do everything by yourself as well.
So everywhere you go, you always see these canal boats packed full with tourists, and then they go through the canals, give you a little tour and explain everything. They're okay, they're quite nice, but they are a little expensive as well. If you're in a group of people, then you can go and rent a smaller boat just for your thing and have it for the whole day. That is so cool. One more thing I forgot to mention. If you do partake in the edibles, then be sure you don't get on the bike immediately after. You might need some time, because if you're not safe about it, then it might cause